Welcome back to another episode of the Crypto Serpent, and this is a big day. We're going to cover off a lot of charts. So unlike some videos where we share a lot of news and things that are happening, we're really going to dive deep into the Vechain charts because you need to understand what is going on, and for a couple of reasons as well. Both ETH and Cardano have delayed their DeFi announcements, and some of them by a lot. And this is a fantastic opportunity for a platform like Vechain, which is about to step into the DeFi finance space. So on this particular website, investingcube.com, they talk about, the Vechain price prediction. Is VET on the cusp of a bullish breakout? And today we're going to cover that off and what exactly does that mean and what could it look like. So we start off with this, and we're on the cusp of a 10 cents breakout, just based on what we can see here. And the reason why I bring this to you is to give you my knowledge and what I've learned, but then also for you to go away and do your own research and come up with your own theories. It's not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor, but I want to bring this to you because we are days away from this exploding. The other thing as well is Ubiquity has recently teamed up with Vechain to implement Vechain toolchain for the US and global title industry. So again, Vechain's partnership levels, the amount of companies that it works with, all the things that they're doing is absolutely second to none, and that's why they've rated it a 5-star blockchain. And this just brings another partner into the mix, another industry into the mix. And again, bullish news. So what are we at here? So VET is showing an ascending triangle pattern, which is about to break out. And this is VET versus BNB. So if we look at this right here, this is the kind of formation that it's building. And then on a different level, Crypto Vegeta was actually summed this up really nice as we look towards June, April, May, June, July. And July is probably when we're going to hit the peak of it. But if we see here, he talks about, VT, BTC is perfectly consolidating above support line around the 159 sats. It is just warming up for breakthrough, which will touch green zone. And his sell target is 400 to 500, depending, what happens during this particular time. So a great analogy there. If we look on tradingview.com, we can see that they've got a buy signal here for VET. And this is what's going on here. So if we look at Vechain versus the US dollar, this is where we are right now. And this is what I think is the next step. So once we break over 10, we're going to quickly run to 11 and a half. And then from there, we might, drop back a little bit and then push forward. But this is the next step. So the next step is that. So this is where we're at right now, and it's perfectly been following this this line. So this was literally the whole of March, which was a huge month for Vechain. And a lot of you are sitting there going, it's already had its time. I'm not going to get involved with this. But Vechain will go to $1 at the very least. And if you do believe Vechain will go to $1, or if you have your own price prediction, put them in the comments. I always like hearing your opinions, your thoughts, and how you guys perceive VET. So from a long-term perspective, there are two scenarios, because I know that on this channel you guys don't like everything being sunshine and lollipops. And there are two scenarios that are at play here. From here, we could bull run straight to 22. Another scenario, which requires patience, is that we could consolidate at around 80 cents. So we could come back down, touch 80, maybe even 79, 78. We could touch 8 cents or 7.9 cents, somewhere around there before we break out and push for 22. I want to give you both, because be prepared, because just because technicals look good, it doesn't mean that it's going to happen instantly. But I do believe April is the month that we push to all-time highs and we double from where we are. So where we are right now, double it in a little bit, and that's where we're going to end in April and then beyond. Another scenario to look at here, and I want to leave you with this today, is what does this run to $1 look like? And I believe based on the technicals, based on the fundamentals, based on everything that's been going on around Vechain and how it's all playing out, there's a couple of scenarios here that we could see at play. With the orange line, we could potentially see us go from 9 straight up to 11, touch down on 10 again, and then push up to like 40 cents, then come back down a little bit, so consolidate around 35 cents, 32 cents, before we push straight up to $1. And then consolidate a bit more, come back down to 40, and then touch $1 again. On the green line's a little bit different. So with the green line, we could potentially touch 24, and then sit between 24 and 15 cents for a while before we break out and then run to $1. And then we got the blue, and the blue line is essentially Vechain hitting 40 cents, and then from 40 cents it comes back down and consolidates again at 10 cents, and then after that we will see what happens. So a couple of scenarios that I want to play here in regards to how this structure could look like on its way to $1. Nothing happens quickly, and it is about patience. And I wanted to really bring you this because there's a few scenarios here. Now, depending on your strategy, depending on how long you're willing to hold, have a look at this and think about, like when do I start taking profits? Do I take any profits? Am I just going to let it run to $1? It's going to be pretty tempting from 9 cents to sit there and not sell, not even a little bit, until it gets to $1. I mean, it's incredible. But as always, patience. Love to know your comments. I love to know how confident you are in the VET chain, and I also want to know what your thoughts are about from a price prediction. But from my point of view, from a technical point of view, from a charts, partnerships, and everything, and also with the recent delayed announcements of Cardano and ETH, I think we're on to a fantastic opportunity with VET. So if you learned something new today, hit the like and subscribe button. Thank you all so much for the support, passion that you show this channel, and look forward to seeing you on the next one.